Feel like I am going backwards. Hi everybody. TLDR is my ex-husband badgered me into an open relationship. Later it was revealed he'd been cheating on me for the duration of our 7-year relationship anyway. After he moved out, and after delaying it for as long as I could, it became clear that it would not be financially tenable for me to keep the house. We had to sell it. The loss of the house is an enormous source of grief for me and at times feels like the ultimate betrayal. My ex knew how much I valued having a home and knew how hard I worked to be able to purchase it. I grew up in a very unstable environment and owning a home was always my biggest dream. It represented everything I was working towards as someone who grew up in poverty. It signified stability, peace, and adulthood. I live in a very high crime city and I finally safe at my home because it was outside the city. No more crackheads in my backyard or stealing things off my porch. I love gardening and the outdoors, and we had 2 acres of space. It was a perfect, brand new home. Now I'm living in a tiny, dingy, old apartment back in the city, with a creepy neighbor and crackheads around every corner. I feel like I have lost every ounce of agency, adulthood, and security. I feel like a kid again, in an awful, powerless way. Next year I turn 30, and I will have successfully achieved and unachieved every goal I set for my adult life. It seems like every milestone I made in my 20s, from getting married, getting a master's degree, and getting a house has completely been for nothing. I'm in credit card debt from having to pay rent plus mortgage for the months that my house was on the market. I got a new job and had to move back into the city. Previously I was WFH at our rural property. I have no savings. I am alone. I don't even work in the field I went to school for and my master's degree is irrelevant now. Meanwhile, my ex has started a new family with one of his girlfriends complete with baby. His multi-property owning dad gave him a house because he's happy he finally has a grandchild. He pays nothing but utilities and works 2 to 3 days a week. He is set to inherit his dad's money and properties. Dad is 85. He seems to be having a great time, going on trips and dates with his new family when he would barely get off the couch for me. I hate feeling like a victim, but I just can't seem to pick myself up and feel positive in any way. If working so hard so far turned out this way, I don't really see the point in putting effort into the rest of my life. I doubt I will ever want to be in a relationship ever again. I doubt I'll ever be able to buy a house again. It's been enough time now that I feel my life should be on the upswing. Instead, I'm stuck at the bottom. I can't stand seeing him end up with everything he wanted while I am completely miserable. This has destroyed me.